Now that you're getting a little bit more familiar with Python, we're going to start using comments or remarks in our coding. All programmers do this in real programming, and I want you to get used to doing this. Although all these programs in the rest of Grok for this year are going to be pretty simple, your final project won't be. So I want you to get into the habit of adding remarks or comments to your programming. You need to do this so that later down the road, you go back and you look at code and you know what you knew what you were talking about. And also, it's crucial for me as the teacher to be able to know what you were thinking when you were writing your code. So I'm going to demonstrate it in this exercise that you have to do in number 3. So here's the exercise, and it says, you read what it has to tell you, and then you decide what's the first thing you have to do. So in this program, the first thing you have to do is you have to ask the user for a password. So that's our first remark. And to do a remark in Python, it's the hashtag symbol. So you put in a hashtag and you say, ask user for password, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. All right, I didn't say use. I shouldn't have that user. Okay. All right, and then you're going to type in your line of code. So your line of code has to start with choosing a variable. I'm going to use PW as my variable, and then you have to put in input for that function, and your syntax that says what is the password, and then you have to leave a space because it asks you for a space. Okay, and that's your first line. The next thing you have to do, you need to check to see if the password's correct. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to say hashtag check if password is correct. And you can say, if you want to just do both parts that you can here, and then say, and then print if it is. Okay, so the next line is going to be an if statement. So you're going to say if the password is equal to, and in quotes, open sesame with an exclamation point. Oh, wait. Then you're going to print the cave door is open. Oh, opens. Cave. Do you have to spell everything right here? You know, you're probably figuring that out. You probably realized that from when you did your HTML part of this one. Because it's being, checked by a machine, not a person. All right, so let's see if that looks right. All right, so now what happens here when you use your hashtag and this comes out in red, it means that the program is going to totally ignore what you've just written. So we'll just check it and make sure. It asks what's the password. I'm going to say something wrong. I'm just going to type in wrong, and nothing happens. Okay, we're going to run it again. It says what's the password, and I'm going to say, all right, I did this in lowercase actually, which is not right, I don't think, but I'm going to do it this way anyway. Sesame with an exclamation, and it prints the cave doors open. So as you can see, a remark, just the computer ignores it. So I would like from now on in all of your exercises for you to put in remarks as often and as many as you can so that I can understand exactly what you were doing. Even though it seems simple and clear to you, I want you to get in the habit of putting in remarks in all of your exercises. That'll be part of your grade. Thank you.